Good day. Today we will be reviewing Chapter 3 called Evaluations, Work Rules, and Discipline. It comes from the SHRM Essential Guide to Employment Law by Charles Fleischer. This chapter begins with a review of the positive reasons for performing employee evaluations. The main reason is that the data can be used to look at promotions, discipline, and even in the case of termination. They also can be used as evidence in case of claims of discrimination or unfair treatment. Some employers have their employees do a self-evaluation at the beginning of the process. This can be worthwhile if the employee is honest and open. Another type of assessment is the 360-degree assessment. You may have heard about this method before. It basically takes feedback from the employee's supervisor, but also from coworkers, customers, and clients. When looking at the legal considerations for evaluations, please remember the following. Number 1, follow your company's evaluation policy. Number 2, use a written form with a set of objective criteria. Number 3, be truthful and candid. This is documentation that could be used to make a decision about letting an employee go. This is not the time to sugarcoat. Number 4, avoid vague comments, such as the employee has a bad attitude. Number 5, avoid comments that could be considered discriminatory. Number 6, always tie comments to job performance and the job description. There are several other considerations found on pages 47 and 48, including an evaluation disclaimer found in Figure 3.1. Our text states the advantages and disadvantages of an employee handbook on pages 48 through 51. Read over that section as this information will be part of your discussion post for this week. Many organizations have dress codes for their employees to follow. There may be safety considerations and uniform requirements for identification purposes. Dress codes should be in writing, containing clear definitions, and also containing what is not allowed. The policy should be consistently enforced, and consequences should be spelled out. When looking at personnel files, there is a list of documents that may be included on pages 53 to 54. Remember, personnel files should not contain information such as medical records. There should also be a policy for who is allowed to access personnel files. There is information also in the text on pages 54 to 56 on litigation hold and employee access to personnel files. Please review that section. On pages 56 to 57, there is a list of required posters that should be posted in the workplace. These posters are available for purchase and should be updated on a regular basis. When looking at disciplinary actions, our text suggests the less specific is best when providing disciplinary information in the handbook. Remember, every disciplinary action should be documented with a written statement that is dated and signed. This should be part of the employee's personnel file. Figure 3.2 includes a possible disciplinary action for the handbook. Minor offenses should be addressed using a multi-step process, commonly called progressive discipline. For example, an employee is consistently 5 minutes late to work. Step 1 would most likely be a verbal warning where you sit down and explain the expectation. If the problem continues, step 2 may be to give the employee a written warning. The steps would continue if the issue continues. Progressive discipline is not appropriate for those zero tolerance acts, such as violence or threats of violence. A performance improvement plan, or PIP, can also be used for minor infractions. Remember, PIPs should be in writing. They should contain the area that needs improvement. They should have a plan of action for improvement with goals and a deadline. PIP takes the place of discipline in most cases. This concludes our review of Chapter 3. Have a wonderful day.